Welcome to Behind the Trigger, and this is going to be a quick video on how to disassemble a bolt on the Bergara BMR. This bolt assembly is very easy to disassemble without any tools. First thing we're going to do, obviously we're going to take it out of the gun, but then we're going to decock it. And as you can see, there's little tabs right here, a little channel that this bolt cap rides in. So all you got to do is take your two thumbs, push down, that releases the bolt. Then your striker pulls out just like this. Set that aside. Then we pull the bolt handle assembly. Then you have this little washer, this little spacer right here. And the reason I'm doing this is because this thing's getting pretty dirty. So I'm just going to clean it up real quick. As you can see, so eventually you will have to take your bolt apart to clean it. And I'm going to put a little bit of grease on it too. So basically, the way this fits into the bolt body is you got a groove right here. There's a groove right here that runs all the way around. And that rides right here in the slots. Now when you put this back together, as you can see, there's a flat here, and you flip it over, there's a flat here. You got to line that all up with the slots cut into the bolt body itself, and the bolt cap actually locks it in with those little tabs right there. So we're going to clean this up real quick, and we're going to put it back together. And that's the firing pin. That's the firing pin. Let's clean it up. Little firing pin spring. Slide that back in. Take the bolt body. Line it up. Make sure it falls in. I'm not going to take the striker spring off. There's no need to. Just clean it up a little bit, then we're going to oil it. Alright, I got everything greased up the way I wanted it, so let's put this back together. You start with this little spacer. Slide it on. Take your bolt handle assembly. Slip it back on. The biggest thing with this is make sure you got the orientation right. So this is how the gun, this is how it would go back in the gun. So you want to make sure when you put this cap back on, that you have everything in the right orientation. Then we just take our striker assembly and we throw it in there. Make sure that your cocking indicator is just like that. Then all I do is line everything up in the decock position, push it together, kind of use, you got to make sure your grooves, so here's the groove where your bolt cap's going to ride in. There's also a groove on your striker assembly, so make sure that's lined up with this groove. If you do that, everything should snap back into place. And you can line your cap up with the notch. Should aid with alignment. And there you go. It's all back together. As you can see, orientation is correct. Then cock it. Staying in the little notch. It's in the notch. The orientation of everything's correct. Decock it. Everything looks good. It's holding together. Everything's snapped into place. It's that easy. Then you just simply recock it, make sure that notch is in place, and you can insert it back into your gun. So that's how easy it is to disassemble, reassemble the bolt for the Bergara BMR. Until next time.